friends, how are you doing today? I hope the answer is well. I hope that you are having a good day. I am having not good days right now. So on my last video, you would know that, well, first of all, it's about astrology, which is like not what is typical over here, but I was in a big astrology mood and I really like astrology, and so I wanted to talk about it. However, I did not get everything that I wanted to talk about covered because the video was super duper long. I think that I'm going to take a minute on completing the remainder of my astrology thoughts and feelings and opinions. I think I'm going to not talk about houses, etc. yet, because first of all, it's something that I'm very interested in and I don't want to talk about it when I'm not feeling super pumped and excited or like good about it. And also, I haven't posted that astrology video yet, and so I'm not sure if anyone cares. You know, maybe it's not a thing, so I'm gonna wait for a minute for that. Hope that is okay. Oh, also, hi. If we have not met yet, nice to meet you. My name is Paige Layle. You may know me from TikTok. If you're not doing so already, feel free to check out my TikTok at Paige Layle. And while you're at it, you can follow my Instagram with the same name. I am autistic, and over here we talk about autism and stuff. And we have a pretty good time, if I do say so myself. If we have already met and we are already friends, hello. I love you. Thanks for being here. You're so cool. I bought a house last year and I am living in it. Moving away from home, you know, big, spooky, scary. But I do love being alone, but doing things is quite difficult. And doing things right now for me is quite difficult. Actually, right before I filmed this, my mother was here all morning, half of which I was not here cleaning my house because I'm drowning. But I wanted to share more little hacks, I guess. And this is mostly just in regard to getting things done. It doesn't have to be like living alone stuff, but I do live alone, and so it's specific to me in that regard, but it doesn't really have to be. Anyway, I wanted to share a few things that I find very helpful for my funky brain. Sometimes it's hard to do things, especially when you have depression and you're like, what's the point? So I have tried to adjust things to make things, I say things a lot, that I am finding out ways to make activities in the act of doing things easier. If you guys have not seen my video, that is things in my autistic home that just make sense. In there, I talk about one big hack for anyone who struggles with the same things I do is to try to make any activity be as few steps as possible, which means making everything more accessible to you faster. So then you're more likely to do things, or it's easier to do things because there are less things to do. So these are just some things that make me do things. If you take a shot for every time I say things in this video, you're drunk already right now. Number one is a nesting kind of section. It's very common for autistic people to nest. My nest is my bed. I always keep books by my bed, a lot of books, my journals, my appliances, like my laptop and my iPad, etc., and the chargers. I have like 3 or 4 extra little blankets that I like to hold around me. My nest also has a whole bunch of shelves right there. I just have a lot of stuff. So one hack is to have more things at your nest. A good thing to include is like cupboard snacks, cupboard foods, like granola bars. I know if I get hungry and I'm in my nest, I may not get up and get something. So having it in your nest is helpful. You could get like a little box or a little basket or something and just put things right beside your nest that you may need if you're a nester, like I am. I don't know, whatever that looks like for you, but food and drinks is a good one to have. And perhaps stim toys or earplugs or something. Next time you're in your nest, and if there's ever something that you want, but then you just cannot make yourself go and get, perhaps that's a thing that should be in your nesting box. Number 2, sticky notes. I love sticky notes. I love them so much. My brain is very fast and is ping-ponging all these different things all of the time. I also have photographic memory and not a auditory one. I don't have an internal monologue. I just have pictures. Sometimes when words try to be thoughts, it's just like maybe one word. There's no sentence. It's very hard for words to be thoughts. So for me to think things, I have to say them out loud or I have to write them down. And also because I have a photographic memory, I remember everything that I see. And so if it is written down, it's more likely that I will remember it. I keep a pad of sticky notes in every room of my house and a pen next to it, including the kitchen, including the bathroom, everywhere. Because I'm constantly having so many thoughts that I would like to sort. And a lot of them are things that I need to do. And to help me with remembering and and also to get a thought out and have it stop ping-ponging. Anytime I have something that I need to remember later, I take a sticky note, write it out, and then I just like have it, and I can put the sticky note like on my phone or on my iPad, or just hold it, put it in my pocket. It just makes organizing your thoughts easier, I think. Number 3, I hate buying food that goes in the fridge. I hate it because although I love, you know, fruits and vegetables, they are also incredibly scary to me. The problem is they are so inconsistent. Not only does all of my produce go bad and then I have to throw out mushy gushy gross smelling grossy boop and I spent money on it and it's awful, but you also have to clean all of it, and sometimes there's like bugs or something, and if you don't clean it there might be a bug, or sometimes there might just be a bug inside anyway, even if you do wash everything. But let's say you cleaned it all and there's no bugs and there's no dirt or anything. Every single blueberry tastes different. You bite into a blueberry and you might think it's gonna be sweet, and then it's sour, or sometimes they taste like butt. That was a little bit of a side ramble there. What makes things in the fridge hard for me is the fact that they are hidden behind a door. That mixed with my weird like not enjoyment of fruits and vegetables because of all the other things makes me like not open the fridge a lot. But when I think of like carrots, I like carrots, I like broccoli, I like blueberries, I like strawberries, I like those things. What I do is when I go shopping, all of the produce I get, I will write on a list and put it on the front of the fridge. That way I don't have to open the fridge to see what's inside. I find it a lot easier to look at the outside of the fridge and see a word of a food that I like and then choose to eat that food, rather than opening the fridge, looking around and seeing if I want to wash those celery stalks. Number 5, chain as many things as you can. Chaining as in putting different activities one after the other. And so every time you do this activity, you also do this activity. And then sooner or later, you are doing multiple activities, but kind of in one chain. So it kind of feels like one. One chain that I have is in the bathroom. Every time I'm in the bathroom, I stop and do inventory of all of the things that I need to do in the bathroom. Brush my teeth, floss my teeth, wash my face, wash my hands, put on my Native deodorant. Thank you to Native for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I've been using Native for a gazillion years now, but now Native has come out with a 100% plastic-free deodorant packaging. Same formula, just 100% no plastic packaging. So I'm a big believer in supporting companies that are working hard to be as sustainable as possible. And actually the packaging is made with 90% of post-consumer recycled paper. And Native is a proud partner of 1% for the planet, committing 1% of plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. For every plastic-free deodorant that you purchase, you are saving 37 grams of single-use plastic. That's a lot of grams. Native is committed to sourcing paper for the packaging from responsibly managed forests. I've been using Native deodorant for a long time because I find that it's not sticky at all, it dries very quick, and it keeps me smelling and feeling fresh after an exercise or just after a long day. They're also aluminum and paraben free, and also vegan and cruelty free, which makes me feel super good. I think my all-time fave might be coconut and vanilla. It's really good. It kind of just smells like you're at the beach. And this one smells like a peach drink. There are so many choices of scents. And Native has some summer seasonal scents. Try saying that 5 times fast. With their limited edition cocktail inspired collection. They're only available till the end of summer, so go get them now before they're gone. Pina colada, lakeside ginger mule, rosé, and poolside citrus spritz. Dude, Friday night. 3 plastic-free deodorants would be $39, but if you use my code Layle, that's Layle, also link is down below, you will get them for $26, which is more than 33% off. With my code Layle, you can also get 20% off any toothpaste or body wash, because yes, they make those too. So go down and you can do that. Thank you again to Native for sponsoring today's video. Number 6 thing, get as many accessibility things as you can. That was very broad. The main thing I'm talking about now is my Roomba. I love my Roomba a lot. Vacuuming's the worst. It's so loud and awful. It's the worst. Vacuuming's the worst. But you gotta do it, and the Roomba makes it easier because I don't even have to bend down. I just press the button with my foot, and then it just zips around and sucks up stuff. Even though it doesn't do the best job, it's better than nothing, and I didn't have to do anything. I just had to step on a button, and then my floor just got a little bit better. Any things like that that make things easier or that do things for you, this makes it so much more enticing to brush my teeth, because I just grab my toothbrush right there and I just bloop, 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 and then brush my teeth. Very easy. This little thing, although it seems like useless and you see ads for them like literally everywhere, it's actually super nice because I don't have to do much work with washing my freaking long hair. Detachable shower head also to just zoot your hair with, so so you don't have to. It's very nice. Number 7, cameras outside your house. I have cameras all around my house and I can look at them on my phone. This is great for so many reasons, but specifically for this video, it is great because I do not answer the door. It's so great when someone's at my door and I can just whip out my camera and I can actually, with my camera, I can talk to them. So I don't actually have to open my door for anybody. I think it's great for a lot of people, not just if you don't want to talk to people, but also like my cat tries to run out of the door when I open it. Or if I hear noises or think like, is there something going on? I don't know. You can always just look at the camera and see what's up. Sometimes my camera says that there's something moving at my back door and I look and it's a cat or something cool. And I like that too. Number 8, this is just kind of something that I do for myself. But if I don't want to do something, if I'm like, I don't want to do that thing, I try to ask myself, how are you feeling right now? Do you think that you feel more in the right space to do the thing now? Or do you think that future Paige will be more in the right space to do it then? Obviously, I have no idea what future Paige is going to be like, but I think it's a good way to gauge how I'm doing now. Because sometimes maybe there's like not really a reason why I'm not doing things other than of who I am as a person. And so questioning that sometimes is nice. There are times when present Paige is not doing well, and I know that there will be a time in the future where I will be doing better than I am now. And so sometimes I think, is present Paige going to do this or is future Paige going to do this? And I go, future Paige will do this one. But sometimes when I don't want to do things, I go, are you doing okay? Do you think that you'll be doing okay later? Should you do this now so that future Paige doesn't have to? And sometimes I'm like, I'll do it now so future Paige doesn't have to, because I know future Paige has a lot going on tomorrow and she's not gonna be better than this, I betcha. Present Paige is trying to look out for future Paige. That can sometimes get me to do more things. Number 9, this is another one of just a thing that I kind of do for myself, but I've always lived in quite a mess. I'm a very messy person. I have a lot of things everywhere. I need to be able to see things all the time, so everything's out all the time. But that doesn't mean that they're where they should be or where they need to be. So I like to try to set an alarm and take 5 minutes and look at things and ask, is this where its home is? It's surprising when you focus on just putting things where they're supposed to go. For me anyway, how many things are so out of place in my house. Honestly, I really just do it in my bedroom because I have so many things on my desk and on my side table and on the floor or on my bed or in my closet. I have so many things everywhere. So it's nice to just go 5 minutes, boop, start a timer, and just put things back into their homes. And number 10, my final thing, alarms. Alarms are so helpful to me. I have alarms set for, hey, do you need to go to the bathroom? Or it's getting to dinner time. Have you thought about that? Or take your meds, Paige. And those are awesome and great. I try not to have too many of those alarms because I will start to, of course, memorize what time they're going to go off and then anticipate it. And then sometimes I can just be like, no, don't tell me what to do. But another thing that I really enjoy, I think someone actually recommended it, I set a timer every 20 minutes. First of all, I think that it keeps me on track because if I get distracted, I can only be distracted for 20 minutes before my alarm goes off and I'm like, wait, am I doing what I am supposed to be doing? There was one day where I did this. I think it was the first day that I ever started using 20-minute timers. Every single time the timer went off, I was not doing what I started doing. And every time I'm like, oh yes, do the task you were supposed to do. So funky. I did not know how distracted that I could be. So I like it for keeping me on track. I also like it for gauging how much time it takes me to do things because it actually doesn't take a lot of time to do a lot of things, but I still like to do things in 20-minute segments. Just how many 20-minute segments is it going to take? So even if something only is going to take me 3 minutes, I allot it a 20-minute time because I don't know, just in case. But sometimes if I finish something before the 20 minutes, I'm like, I could do more things in this 20 minutes. And then it's just a little bit of extra stuff. But I will have that going like all day. Every time it goes off, I'll start it again to do another 20 minutes. Unless, there's ever a time where like I need a break or I'm doing something else. But I think this is especially helpful when I work from home and I'm home all the time and am very overwhelmed and always think like there's always so many things to do and everything is like very hard for me a lot. So having things in 20 minutes is a good amount of time, I think, because like 15 minutes might not be long enough for a shower all the time. Half an hour is like too long. I guess you could do 10 minutes, but that's too many alarms of the day. That's 6 an hour. Nah, 3 an hour is fine. 3 an hour is fine. And those are the 10 things that I do or have in my home that make doing things easier. What do you guys think? Do you have any hacks? How do you do things better and more efficiently? I would love to hear them, not only for myself, but also I would love the community to know. I would love everyone to know things. I'm continuously improving this list and making things better. So if I find out later that I actually hate all of these things, I'll let you know. And if I find anything that I like to share with you guys. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for learning. I love you so much. It's been swell, and I will see you next week. Bye. This is the end of the video song. This video is to tell you the video's done. If you're hearing this, it's because the video's done. Go watch another one. Boop boop. Have a good day. Love you so much. Bye.